Good morning, everyone. It is a soggy start to our Saturday, and we're going to see a lot more rainfall as we head later on into Saturday and Sunday, too. You can see the rainfall right here on radar. But do notice this. Notice that down to our south, there's this little area of dry conditions. I think that's really going to dominate our morning. So we'll just see off and on showers for the first half of Saturday, and then once we get to Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, it really starts to grow in coverage. Right now, Covington going to Athens, you're like, what dry air? Because we've got some rainfall falling right now. And then pushing up to the north and east, Cleveland, it's dried out for you, but all of this is pushing back into Gainesville, up into Cleveland. So Cleveland, you're going to see the rainfall pick up in intensity here again in just a little while. A lot more rainfall sitting out to the west too, and that'll come streaming over, and that's the activity that I'm expecting to arrive later on today and on into tomorrow too. So today we're giving it a 4 on the whizometer because we'll have a lot of cloud cover around, maybe just a few peaks of sunshine. Not a lot, though. For the most part, the cloud cover is going to win out and the rainfall is going to dominate today. Once we get later on into the evening hours, as I said, a lot more in the way of coverage, and then Sundays, another soaker. Because of the cloud cover and the rainfall around, temperatures both today and tomorrow will struggle to get to the mid-70s. In terms of how much rainfall are we looking at over the next 48 hours, I'm expecting about 1 to 2 inches across much of metro Atlanta and North Georgia. The lone exception would be up here across the northeast Georgia mountains, where you could pick up to 4 or 5 inches of rainfall. That does lead to some flooding concerns, so there is a flood watch in effect for you through tomorrow. All of this, again, streaming off of Delta. You can see the off and on activity here this morning on into the early afternoon hours, but then 4:30 in the afternoon, a lot more, as I said. I've said that numerous times. It's really going to grow in coverage later on today, and then you can start to see these little banding features out to our west move in on Sunday. Those are the outer fringes of Delta as it pushes up to our north. As it skirts over the Tennessee Valley, it is going to throw those bands into our direction, and that spells the really rainy weekend for us. Delta, at the moment, is sitting right over northeast Louisiana, pushing up to the north. It's a tropical storm now. It made landfall yesterday evening, about 6 o'clock in the evening, as a Category 2 hurricane, 13 miles to the east of where Hurricane Laura made landfall in southwest Louisiana just 6 weeks ago. It's since weakened, as I said, 45-mile-per-hour winds sustained right now. As it takes this track, that's the track that leads to pretty soggy conditions for us, no matter what system it is. Remember, hurricane season lasts all the way through the end of November, so we have to continue to watch the tropics. Delta is not the last system that we'll be dealing with in terms of this hurricane season. The next area has just come off of the coast of Africa. It's got a 20% chance of development as it heads for the Leeward Islands. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Let's conclude here this weekend. 4 on the whizometer, both days cloudy, periods of rainfall, temperatures in the 70s. There is light at the end of the tunnel, though. Wait until we get to midweek next week, Latasha. We're going to see the whizometer go back to a 10. The sunshine returns and we dry out. Crash, what's up?